guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review and wear test on this new Maybelline Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer. I've heard so much buzz about this. I want to check it out for myself. I've heard good and bad things. So before we get started, I do quickly want to introduce myself. For those of you guys who are new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Jessica, aka The Mexican Beauty. I make videos on all things beauty, lifestyle, and fashion. So I would love for you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. While you're at it, hit the notification bell because that will make sure you never miss a video. Also, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram, The Mexican Beauty, because whenever I'm not here, I'm there posting amazing content. And I'm also on TikTok, The Mexican Beauty. If you guys want to watch more condensed, quick little reviews, videos on all things beauty, lifestyle, and fashion, then head over there because that will be definitely your go-to. So let's go ahead and get started on this review and wear test. Okay, so I have here the Maybelline Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer. I did pick this up in the shade 310. I'm not sure if this is gonna match me. It looks a little bit lighter, but we shall see. That's the thing about ordering things online. This is on Walmart's website, but I think they're now selling it in stores, and it does contain aloe. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this side with my sponge and then the other side with a brush. I did go ahead and apply my moisturizer, sunscreen, and we actually haven't applied primer. That's one thing I haven't applied. So I am gonna apply a little bit of primer just because I do want to just cover up some things. I'm gonna use a little bit of my One Size Secure the Blur primer just for those pores around my nose. When I use tinted moisturizers, I don't use primer everywhere. I just use it in certain areas so that I can have some really flawless finish once I put on all of the products on my face, especially because I know it's going to be a lightweight consistency. I'm not looking, you know, to have like something super full coverage. Some of my perfections will be more exposed than if I was wearing full coverage. Okay, so we have that on the face. And let me just tell you a little quick update. I have been obsessed with the NARS Tinted Moisturizer. It is so good. Like, that is the only product that I don't mind applying with my hands. I don't know what it is about that. You guys know how I feel about my hands and applying makeup. I'm not a fan of that. To each their own. I'm not judging anybody who does that, but for me personally, I don't like to do that. But that's the one product where I'm like, this coverage is phenomenal. So let's go ahead and just go in with the tinted moisturizer. And here you do get 1 full ounce. I want to say this product was like $7 or $8. And you can find it at Walmart. So right away, it feels very lightweight. So let's see how this does. I mean, it did cover my rosacea pretty well for a tinted moisturizer. You guys can see right here. I do feel like with the sponge though, maybe because this is a damp sponge in some areas, you guys can see that it is absorbing a little too much of the product, which is causing there to be like little areas where you can see that there's not coverage. But I have to say the consistency does feel very, very nice and just lightweight. This is what we're looking like. So this is the face with the product on. This is the face with my rosacea exposed. You guys can see it did a great job of covering the redness, which I really do appreciate. Now I do have to mention that my skin has always been oily, right? Turned 25 and now it's a little bit more combo skin. I have areas where it's a little bit more dry. I do get dewy through the day, so you guys will see that, but I'm just letting you know, this is how it's looking on my skin. Right now, it's not looking like it's dewy, shiny. I feel like it has a regular finish on my complexion. So this is where I'm at. As for the color, now that it's sitting on my skin, I don't think it is as light as I thought it would be. I think the coverage is pretty good. So let me go ahead and now take it on this side and see how we do with a brush. So I'm going to be taking, I have so many brushes here. I actually need to move some because this is a lot of brushes. I'm gonna be taking my JH03 brush with Morphe, and I'm gonna be applying product on here and just seeing how this does. I just love how lightweight it feels. I feel like it's very lightweight, but it still has pretty good pigment where you're not like, what is this? The place where I always have trouble with applying product is the nose. I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably similar as me, but I have to like really push the product in to kind of get that coverage. And then sometimes, because I do have redness on my nose as well, I just go in with a little bit of concealer and further just add. But you guys can see like it covers pretty well. I think what really dictates how this does is definitely the wear test. I feel like everything can look amazing in the beginning, unless it's really shitty, but everything can look amazing in the beginning, but once you start wearing it, that's kind of when you start realizing if this is like worth your cash. Just right there where I feel like it's not really grasping the product. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is I'm gonna apply the rest of my makeup, and then I'm gonna come back and give you guys my first initial thoughts on how this worked with the rest of my products, and then we can go ahead and begin our wear test because I'm super excited to see how this is gonna do. I know everybody loves the Fit Me collection, so I'm hoping that this will be a perfect addition for the Fit Me collection. Hey guys, so I am back. I finished my entire face of makeup. I kept it super light and natural. It's a Sunday, I just wanted to relax. As for how it's laying, like I said, I just feel like it's just a very wearable, healthy look. It's not looking really luminous on me, to be honest. And that may also be because, like I mentioned, my skin has been more so combo. So maybe I'll start to really notice a difference as the day goes by and I pick up oils. But right now, it's just looking honestly like skin, like what it claims. When I do touch it, it is sticky, and there is a little bit of transfer that goes onto my fingers. So that's another thing to note. But I feel like overall, it looks the way that a tinted moisturizer should look. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna carry on with the rest of my day. I'll come back at the end of the day, give you guys my final thoughts on how this wore for the entire day. I will also come in with a natural lighting clip so you guys can see how this looks up close and personal on the bare skin. So if you want to see how this plays out for the rest of the day, then please go ahead and keep watching. Okay guys, so it's been a long day. It is now 9:06 p.m. and I'm ready to talk about how this skin tint by Maybelline looks. So first things first, I definitely do feel like this skin tint is looking not as radiant as I thought it would, which is a good thing. I'm only oily in the areas where, you know, I typically get oily, like around the nose, a little bit up here on the forehead, just basically T-zone. The product did transfer a good amount onto my mask. I do have to say that when it did transfer, the product did rub off, especially around here, the cheek area and also the nose area. Another thing that I noticed as the day progressed was the product settling into the texture and just kind of looking patchy, especially right here on the cheeks, if you guys can see that. So I definitely feel like it's not a product that you're necessarily missing out on. To be honest, I feel like the e.l.f. CC cream is really good. Also, the Wet n Wild Tinted Moisturizer is one that I've really been enjoying. I would love to see Wet n Wild do way more shades than just 8, but those two from the drugstore I would recommend over this, just because I feel like this doesn't look nice. As the day goes on, like it just doesn't look nice. I feel like when I first applied it, what really did impress me was the fact that it covered my rosacea great. And tinted moisturizers, they can either be hit or miss with covering up blemishes or imperfections right away. Like sometimes you have to really build it up. With this one, I didn't find myself building it that much. I do feel like if you're somebody that does have dry skin, you probably will not like this because it will separate into those areas where you have dry patches. If you do have oily skin though, I feel like it will separate in those areas where you do have texture. So I feel like if you have like really great skin, perfect skin, this may work great for you. But I just think that like with the blemishes and everything, or like with dry skin, this may be a problem because it can get patchy as the day progresses and it's not as long wearing as I would hope it was when it comes to the mask wearing. So those are pretty much my thoughts. I don't think this is like incredible. I don't think you need to like go out of your way to buy it, especially if you do have dry skin or textured skin. It's decent, but I think there's better, and I think that just the separation is a little bit of an issue, which I have seen that a lot of people have experienced, that like kind of it's separating, looking a little cakey, settling in. So, I mean, just do what you feel is best, you know, and that's all I can say. But if you guys have tried this product out, let me know down below. What do you think about it? Are you gonna repurchase it? Do you hate it? Do you love it? Let me know. I love starting a conversation with you guys. I think that's all I have for you guys. Don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. And I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.